take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. The King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down.
I be looking like to me against the world. I don't give a fuck my opponent. Ask why, drop why, and I had other choices wait on me. You know that shit, I'm not down in a couple.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Outside, Levine. Down low. Here's Jordan. Stolen by Kirilenko. Now Rose. On the wing, Green. Buries the 20-footer.
Well, good balance and squared up shoulders. If there's one thing Green does better than anything else, it's nailing catch-and-shoot Jays.
Mitchell right side. Shoots. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Rose. They get it back. Green.
Danny Green
lays it up off the glass. Green's got his second bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Green hits again from deep. Green's got 7 points.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Now here's Rose. And he nails the jumper.
Derrick Rose.
Now here's Mitchell. Inside. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From 12 feet out. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoff. Gooden.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Albuquerque. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Jordan. Back to Mitchell. And Griffin sends it back.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Horry. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Albuquerque. Trailing here by 8. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And the wide open shot from Griffin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
The ball goes to the away team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. There's Rose with the three. Ori with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Mitchell trying to free himself. Ori gets the bucket.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And here's Green outside. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And Levine throws it down.
And no question, Levine has a talent for taking to the sky. And he'll show it off every chance he gets.
From Derrick Rose.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The drive by Mitchell. Levine deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Iguodala, that's a two-pointer.
Home team foul. Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wilkins. Jordan outside. Chandler with the steal. Carter on the wing. Three-pointer. And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Right side Baylor. 5 to shoot. A three. And it's Carter missing. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins.
Iguodala still very comfortable, even at the advanced ages, out in transition.
Pass to Griffin. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Checking in for the away team. Paolo Banchero. Danny Green. Derrick Rose.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Green left side. Outside Rose. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Wilkins with the ball. Baylor picks him up. Clock at 6. Green, no luck. Albuquerque trails by 12. And here they go. It's blocked. Wilkins surveying the defense. Chandler with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Baylor's shot is off. Here's Wilkins. Outside Rose. There's the triple. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. And as it goes out of bounds. Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Goes to your home team. Checking in for the away team.
43 seconds left in the first.
Andre Iguodala.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Griffin trying to get open. Chandler's shot, good.
Chandler has had some years where you would consider him one of the most elite rebounders in the league. Uses his height that time to snag the ball.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Iguodala. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Iguodala's got his second basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Visiting team.
The Heat.
22. Fan, your 10th team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
From outside the arc. Fires for three. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Davis. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Carter outside. To the inside. Griffin. Tries again. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jefferson has a wide open look. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Wilkins wide open, and he fires.
Dominique Wilkins.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Jefferson's shot is off.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Into the lineup for your home team, DeAndre Jordan.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Jordan left side. Pass to Davis. Levine inside the three-point line. And that misses badly. Air ball.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Outside, Davis takes the three. Kick out to LaVine. Lets it go with the three. Again, LaVine missing. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it as a unit.
And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Albuquerque. Davis fires 18 feet away and he knocks it down.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Sinks the triple.
3-point.
Green's got 13.
Green shooting the ball has such a quick release. Just got to stay confident.
Smart. The three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
The ball goes to the away team.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And at that three-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
Davis surveying the floor. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Green inside the three-point line. No good with the tip. Albuquerque trails by 19. Jefferson's shot is off. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Goes back up. No good that time. And Albuquerque the other way now. For three, LaVine. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. That three off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The tray. Outside, Davis. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Davis has got 10.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Griffin. A shot that time, not on target. And Albuquerque the other way now. Here's Jefferson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Marcus Smart.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. .103 left in the first half of the game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Levine wide open. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
And now the consistency with that jumper. Levine has little trouble from mid-range. He'll take those shots when he gets it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Outside Levine. Outside Jefferson. It's rebounded by Jordan. Here's Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. Levine inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
26.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Mitchell. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 6.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Pierce for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Pass to Iguodala. Over Levine. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Back to Iguodala. The second effort. Another shot. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Assisted by.
And that's now 9 points for Iguodala.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Banchero. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You see, you can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter. To halt the run. And it's Mitchell missing.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Iguodala, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Left side, Baylor. Pass to Wallace. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. At the top of the key, Iguodala. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Baylor. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Baylor. Launches a three. And it's Green. Missing. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Mitchell. Green taking his time here. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Buries it from three-point range.
For three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From deep, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 8 points.
A good balance and squared up shoulders. If there's one thing Green does better than anything else, it's nailing catch-and-shoot Jays.
For three, Mitchell. The kick out to Pierce. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's the teardrop. Green breaking loose. In deep, Baylor drops it in.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Mitchell looking it over. Pierce with a wide open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. Pierce has got his first 2 points.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Iguodala. From the wing. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for Iguodala.
The mid-range not a problem that time for Iguodala.
Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Iguodala wide open. Here's Pierce. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Iguodala. So both teams changing it up here. He doesn't get the second one.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience, but it's one thing to have it, it's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it, and Iguodala is one of those.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Outside Rose. For three. Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really a quick thinker with that sound jumper. Levine can capitalize and catch and shoot situations.
47.
And here at the end of the third.
The away team, 65.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Albuquerque trails by 18. Outside, Davis. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Down low. Here's Griffin. They kick it out to Green. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Davis. A three ball. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Chandler is screen. There's Green with the three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Levine with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And here's Davis for three. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter. Picked by Griffin. For the three. Kept alive. Left side Rose. Off target from outside. Albuquerque trails by 12. Outside Levine. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's on target from the high post.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
On the wing, Levine. Takes a three. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. From past the arc. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. For three, Levine drills the three-pointer. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Albuquerque. Griffin's shot is off.
A good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Jefferson. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That one on Kirilenko. That free throw, no good.
Your home team.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking 3 shots.
Maybe.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
Wilkins with it. Now guarded by Smart. Stolen by Smart. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. You've got a tight one here in the final period.
Levine with it. Pass to Chandler. Pulls up. Levine can't hit. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
From downtown, here's Chandler. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. And here's Rose. Wilkins in the high post. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Albuquerque trails by 5. Shoots it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Here's Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Wilkins. Over Jefferson. Jordan trying to free himself up. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now Mitchell. Wallace a screen. Trying to end the drought. And it's Mitchell missing.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Outside, Green. Fires from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, not shaken at all. Green has hit a ton of big shots in big situations throughout his career. Difficult guy to rattle.
Here's Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so here's Albuquerque. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Albuquerque.
Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Mitchell. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Albuquerque. They trail by 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. Outside, Green. Yep, right through the net. Green's got 16 points here in the second half.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Smart on the wing. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're behind by 1. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. The kick out to Wilkins. Back to Wallace. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Green launches it from deep. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here we go, one-on-one. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Pass to Green to tie it up. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. For 3, Wilkins. Can't knock in the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Smart. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Right side Wilkins. Screen by Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, this is where DeAndre Jordan's speed as a big pays off. A super dangerous pick-and-roll player when he sprints out of it.
There's Smart. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off it. They get it back. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that hoop, but Ben, being fearless, doesn't get phased in the big moment.
Davis with it. Wallace the screen to the middle. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
Griffin hits them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And here is Davis. On the wing, Wallace. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kirilenko. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Now, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
First team foul.
On the free throw, no good. Now Rose. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Wallace.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
For three, Mitchell. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Chandler a screen. Offensive rebound. And Jordan sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Albuquerque leading by 5. Outside, Davis. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Second team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
When the team's struggling to come back, he really wanted all of those free throws.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And stolen by Jordan. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
That one on Rose.
Second team foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And Davis, here we go.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.